As you can probably hear from my accent, I am a Leo. Yeah. I'm also a foreign, so hide your jobs. But only your bad ones, please. I don't want to be a lawyer or a doctor. Ugh, no. I want, to be cold, on my feet, 12 hours a day, for no money. That's what I came here for. I am Lithuanian, and my favorite game to play with English people is to ask where that is. Freaks you guys out. I don't know. Some say, it's in Northern Europe, the Eastern Europe, or the Baltics. My favorite answer will always be in Poland somehow. I know, I had a lady on the bus. I was talking to my mother in Lithuanian. She looked at me and she went, "Are you Polish?" I was like, "No." She went, "I don't know any other countries." Well, then good guess, I guess. So because I'm from Europe, I had to get a thing called the settled status. So I applied for it, and a couple of weeks ago, they emailed me that I get to fucking stay. Woo! You're welcome. So they were like, you get to stay, and also, you cannot do crime. Couple of things. I love crime, first of all, so that was very upsetting to me. Second of all, I thought we already couldn't do crime. Was I mistaken? Could we do crime all along? You guys who are not of the risk of being kicked out, you need to check that. Cover your bases, do some crime. What else? I've gained a bit of weight recently, and by a bit, I mean like 5 stone, and by recently, I mean last 5 years. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Well, that's not true. I know what happened. I ate 400,000 KFCs, and I exercised exactly 1 time. Yeah, some guy was trying to steal my KFC, so I had to run and tackle him. Yeah, I was real winded. It was like, never again. I never forget that one. It's fine. It's fine getting bigger. I kind of love it. I do recommend it to everyone if you're going through some stuff in your life, because, you're gonna care less about those things. In the last 5 years, I got fired from a job, I got sent to a mental institution, and I got big. And guess which one I cared the most about? Yeah, the one where I got to buy a bunch of cute new outfits. What a horror! God, what if I lost weight instead? What would I do now? Therapy instead of this? What would happen? As long as there are high street clothing shops where the highest size is 14, I will never need therapy. Because we all do it. You go in, I'm gonna try this jacket. I know it will not fit, but maybe I've shrunk since going through this door. You try it, it doesn't fit, and then you cry and you cry and you cry, and all the other problems go away. It's amazing. Now that I got big as well, I have to tell people that I haven't seen in a while to let them know, because otherwise they freak out. One of my high school friends, he was like, "Oh my God, did you eat yourself?" Well, that's so rude, right? But also, David, I tried that once in high school. We do not talk about it anymore. It did not work. I had to wear a neck brace for a week. It was a whole thing. Did not work. Another change about getting bigger is that creepy guys don't talk to me anymore. Yeah, no, now much creepier guys talk to me only. Fucking winning. It used to be like a laddie guy by the club being like, "Hey, would you like some of my joint?" Now it's the guy sitting by Tesco Express being like, "Would you like some heroin, little lady?" First of all, kudos for both of these gentlemen for being so generous. Because I don't share my drugs, so good for you. But maybe the Tesco guy, now that I'm thinking about it, he probably was not hitting on me. He probably was suggesting a very successful dieting method. Yeah, as he was skinny. Really skinny. It works, guys. Who knew? If only I wasn't afraid of needles. That would have been great. No, can't do that, unfortunately. Okay, let's stop talking about that. I have a question. So obviously I'm foreign. Why is it that if there was a Venn diagram of like COVID-19 deniers and taxi drivers, it'd just be one big circle? Why? I don't understand it. You sit down. They don't even say hello. Like, they put the wrong thing on the death certificates. Every time. They should just put that in the Uber app. It's so weird. And I'm like, oh, don't shit on taxi drivers. Percentage-wise, they're the people who told me to go back where I come from the most, so I don't feel too bad. Every time. I remember 2 days after Brexit, I got a taxi, because I don't take the bus. I'm not a loser. I got into this taxi, he sees my name on this app, and he goes, "Don't you have to leave now?" That's my best English accent, by the way, so maybe I should. Maybe I do deserve to go. He's like, "Don't you have to leave now?" So I was like, I will leave, if you tell me where Lithuania is. He's like, "Is it in Poland?" I was like, "You're right, it is, I'm gonna go." And I left forever. This is an illusion. I was single for only 1 year in my entire adult life, and I tried Tinder at the time. Tinder, for those who don't know, it's an app where you can meet, singles in your area. So it's like every porn pop-up ad, but real and much less specific. Those ads are they're mad. A disgusting old grandmother would like to have sex with you. She's 200 miles away. Why? Like an old, gross mother will like to be fucked by someone who's over 30 today. It's like, why so picky, imaginary person on the internet? Why is that? But I tried Tinder, and at first I was so excited. I was like a kid in a sweet store. I wanted to taste everything. But then I was like, that's a tricky game. Because half of those sweets will be piles of shit. They will be horrible. People are horrible. But I met this guy. He was so nice. He was so nice. He didn't send me one picture of his penis. Not even one. I was like, that's what you want from a life partner. I was like, yes, okay, we're going to go on a date, right? Oh, it's going to be great. I'm so excited. So we're going on a date with him. Before my butt even touches the seat, he looks me up and down and goes, "You look like you do anal." Who says that to another human being? So rude. True story. I only dated him for like 3 months after that, so it works out. It works out. It was fine. Because I don't respect myself. Also, that year I was single as well. I went to France. I was like, I will make my lifelong dream come true, and I will fuck a French person. I was so excited. But I found out that the only way I could get a French person to take my clothes off was if I was wearing a burqa. That's it. That's the only way. That was a joke where I'm shitting on the French, just to clarify. Just to make sure. Yeah, that's okay, that's allowed. Shitting on French people.
Did he let you shit?
No. As a feminist, sometimes people tell me, "Oh, you're a man-hater." No, obviously not. That's completely untrue. Until yesterday. I saw an article in The Guardian. It was written by a man. It just destroyed my life. And it was called, and I'm not joking, I'm not even kidding. It said, "I wanted to be a better husband, so I threw my kid's birthday party." What a hero. What an amazing gentleman. Like, don't you want to just jump that guy? And I just imagine his wife, like, reading that article. Like, "Excuse me? I told you what to do, where to buy, where to get the cake, the names of your children, because you probably forgot them already." Like, that's it. I was done. But thank you. You've been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for having me tonight.